We cannot ignore what's happening around us. Something uh, great stuff is happening in AI. There are a lot of AI tools that is coming, and uh, I'm sure a lot of you would be using AI also in your day-to-day lives, and also in if you are using in your office works or anything like that. So I just wanted to have look at this session where we go really deep, and where we understand what's happening in the AI world, and also have a very good conversation within us. Okay, what are we doing in AI? And if I know something better, if I can help you some better organize your workflows, uh, so that will be really helpful for all of us. Some other people will also join this call uh, little late, so we'll take their inputs as well. So this session will be very interactive. Uh, uh, my throat is little down, little throat infection, so I may not be very loud, but I hope everyone is able to listen. uh, how we will do this session is that we will share each of our experience. Okay, have we ever used AI? Any or what tools have we used? So we get to know. Okay, what at what level all of us are. So that will help us, do this session better. So Jimit, can you tell us, have you ever used any AI tools, or for what purposes mostly?
So basically, I have used the AI tool. So one of my client had got a query for me that how should I present my mutual funds and my financial statements. So we get the NAV on a daily basis. So where I was doubting that the mutual funds are listed, but it was not. So what I did was I prompted ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT, are the mutual funds quoted or slash listed? And if not, how we should present it? So it gave me a proper answer, which was very professional and also gave a proper understanding that mutual funds are usually unquoted or unlisted because they give out NAV, but they doesn't mean that they are listed. So that was the one of the client expectation or client communication where ChatGPT helped me. And other times I use it casually for making itineraries, checking out which books are how reviewed or which books are good for finance and stuff. So usually I have used ChatGPT only. Other AI tools would be some AI embedded in Instagram, which helps me my set my music to my story. That also has some AI which is used in one of our social media apps, right?
Yes, that's also very interesting thing. What where do you get your AI education? Okay, where do you learn about this AI things? Do you learn?
So basically, I've seen few videos where when I was getting to know our stock market and getting some interest into it. That time I used to see the videos, and the videos people told that this is how you can prompt ChatGPT. You can put the whole annual report or investor presentation, input that into ChatGPT and ask some point questions or basically some specific questions regarding it, and it will give you the summary and the answers, which are very good by the way. So this
Yes.
is how I
So
have started
basic.
using it.
So
Yeah,
basically from YouTube and all these tutorials.
yeah.
And how often do you use any AI tools? And for
Uh,
like for personal or mostly for official purposes only?
Mostly I use it for personal purposes only. In office, I usually, my seniors are only my chat GPT. And most of the cases I use it for stock market, analysis and making itineraries. So it gives me a very good this thing answers, and when prompted more, it gives out better answers also. So
Yes.
it helps a lot. to do some initial due diligence.
Cool, cool. Thank you. So, so yes, so from what you have told me, you are mostly using, for personal purposes and very casually. You probably have not used it for data analysis. Are you using it for, if you could, if I ask you this way, in your office, all the stuff that you are doing, especially in data analysis, handling Excel and stuff, uh, do you think uh, if you could automate one task out of it, which will save you 80% of the time, right? And lot of headaches. What is there anything like that that you would like to automate using AI?
Yes, yes. There are many reconciliations which are performed yes,
Mhm.
manually. So basically, one of our softwares is Microsoft only. So Microsoft has an embedded this thing, Copilot. This Copilot is an AI of
Mhm.
Microsoft. It helps, to download two ledgers. So basically, I want to reconcile those two ledgers. Then it will ask me if there is any data in those two ledgers. Then it will ask me to make a table, and then it will ask me what is the common unique field which you want to reconcile it by, and it will try to reconcile it. But it is still in an initial stage, so maybe
Mhm.
what I do is I do it by manually only. So I
Mhm.
believe that it is still in initial stages where it could help to churn the data.
So
I believe.
are you using VLOOKUPs and HLOOKUPs to reconcile this currently?
Yeah, lookups, H lookups, some is.
So, what I have personally found is that for small data sets, you can use AI, but with large data sets, especially with big ledgers, thousands of entries, uh, it loses its quality after a point of time. So, but if the data set is very small, na, below 2000 words, then you it's Copilot is very limited, but I have found ChatGPT very helpful in data analysis. We'll probably see some examples by that. But it was actually reconciliations, and also I would really like some good test detailed example. Okay, what reconciliation between bank statement and something. So that also would help us get an idea. Okay, what exact data sets that we'll be working with. So how about find some examples and share with us later, okay, some data sets that we can reconcile.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. Thank you, Jimit. uh, Bhanu, would you like to share something? Have you like how are you? Do you use AI? Any AI tools?
I basically use ChatGPT only. No,
Okay,
I'm not
that's the
using
best
right
AI.
now. We are not using for any automation activities. Only for I use ChatGPT as a virtual friend to enhance my
Hmm.
knowledge. I can
Knowledge.
interact with like interacting with a human being. I can interact with ChatGPT to gain the knowledge. ChatGPT gives so many references which we can have, which gives us input for enhancing our knowledge. Suppose what if how can we convert a company partnership to say a company or a society into section 8 company, like that if we see, it
Yes.
gives us the references how to do these things. Some critical issues I can take a help of ChatGPT.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
few cases there will be some small notices for pan migration and all in my practice. So for that we should not spend much time.
Hmm.
Within a
So
second we can
drafting.
get a letter and we can
Draft.
say send it to it.
Yes. 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 Drafting small applications.
Yeah,
Which,
but I have
yes.
a bitter experience when I refer something for chat gpt and all. They it used to refer suggest some case laws. Can you provide the judgment? Na, it won't give. It won't give.
Yes, yes. And the worst part, it will give a imaginary judgment. So that would
No,
have
no,
never
it
happened.
won't give the judgment copy at all.
Acha, it
Please
will.
provide me the entire judgment. Na. You go and
Hmm.
check in Taxman or Supreme Court. But
It will
unfortunately,
not.
there will not be such judgment at all.
Hmm.
In Supreme Court
Yes,
website,
yes, yes.
there is no
That,
such web.
so yes, so for knowledge intensive works, hallucination that happens in
Yeah,
AI
yeah, yeah, yeah.
chatbots, it
We
so
cannot
you have.
rely completely on that.
Yes, so that is exactly why you cannot replace chartered accountants.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You can draft an application, but you don't know if it's correct or not. Right? So it will
But
like
nowadays, everyone what they are doing now, they are using ChatGPT for even drafting an internal audit report or a statutory audit report. They are using. They are not even going reading that whether it is correct or
Hmm.
not. Just
Hmm.
blindly they are copy pasting and they are giving to the clients.
So
I've I've seen many cases like that.
in that case, lot of inconsistencies in AI generated content.
Yes, yes, yes,
So a better way is actually you look at ChatGPT as an intern. So what I
yes.
do, I already have this application, right?
Hmm.
Draft. So what I do, I paste it in ChatGPT and I ask him, ki, check it, if it's
Okay.
correct or if it's correct or not. Or if I want to make another application, I ask it, ki, okay, just change the years, change the date, so that
Yeah.
it's
It
very
can
good at.
beautify the letters. If we
Yes.
are drafting in grammatical corrections and all, it can beautify it.
But if
That,
you ask it to write an entire application, or then there will be the tone is very different,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the words it use is not very legal formats. So that
Absolutely.
lot of issues are there. So I can almost read a letter and can tell it's written by
Hmm.
ChatGPT. So that's something.
Even one of the listed company,
Hmm.
when before the audit committee only, I came to know this internal auditor has prepared his report from ChatGPT. What to do?
So that means the
See,
so
everything is, without financial figures being captured in the report, everything is in generalized procedural aspects.
so
Then there will not there is no purpose of being internal auditor or
then
SAT
can
auditor.
so obviously AI will replace that person one day. Because there is no value addition that is happening over it. No?
Correct, correct.
Yes, yes. So that's something even I have faced
But
in.
if anything is new, I can refer in Google or YouTube. How can we
Mm,
do? For
mm.
every problem, we will have some different automated solutions. That
Yes.
we should.
Hmm.
Being a
So
chartered accountant, we should be automatic. We
yes.
should create our work in an automatic way. We should not automated. We should be in
Uh,
automated manner.
yes. You should
We should
use it
not be in automatic.
as a tool rather than
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
all your work by it.
Our process should be automated. We should not be automatic.
So
That's
yes,
what.
so drafting legal notices and drafting lot of drafting work ChatGPT does
Mm.
well then analysis because it's good at writing, but the tone and everything doesn't work. But good at proofreading, good at providing suggestions
Yeah,
and all
it
that is.
can. We can use it as a reference.
Yeah, yeah. You can use it as a different after you have done the thing. You
Mm.
can, yeah, you can use it for proofreading and finding any mistakes or something like that.
Yeah.
You can do.
Okay.
So mostly and have you ever used it for any data analysis thing? Excel?
No,
Have you ever uploaded? Have
no,
you
no,
ever uploaded any images and tried to work with it?
no.
Cool. But I I will show some
Okay, okay.
workflows at the end of it.
But there are some some AI tools which can analyze the images and this thing. I have some reference somewhere. I've kept it. It is in my office. I have few references.
Yeah, even ChatGPT can very good. It's very good at
Yeah.
analyzing the images.
Mm.
So, one case, matlab, example will be you can, you know, take matlab, screenshot of bank statements. I can ask it to give it entries, right? So
Okay.
data entry can be replaced through this image recognition, and
Mm.
even you have to obviously check it, uh, and you have to do in matlab, 50 transactions at a time, but
Mm.
it's really good at it. So if you want, it will generate a table out of it, and then out of that you can reconcile it against your entries or anything like that. so it's good at that. So
Okay.
we'll yes. So we'll also see some workflows probably at the end of it. So thank you, Manu. And Sagar, would you like to say something? Have you used AI tools very frequently or uh, not much?
Yes, so usually I have used AI tools, but not much related to finance or share market. But generally, I use for general research purpose and
Mhm.
for internal audit. Whenever I have any questions regarding, instead of googling, I only do chat GPT and get
Mhm.
the information readily available. I do have
Yes.
my friends in my office colleagues who use ChatGPT for generating codes for algo trading. So
Yes. Yes.
I'm just having connection with them, not much knowledge of them, but they use this for generating algorithm for this share market.
This actually very interesting. Algo trading is very advanced, but one thing that all of us can actually use is writing VBA macros in Excel, right? So in Excel, you can automate a lot of your workflows using macros, right? But we do not really know how to write VBA codes. For example, yes, yes, Jimit, please.
Yes, I wanted to add on that. So maybe what I could do is I could pull out some ledgers or maybe ledger codes, and I could put it over there in one worksheet, and I could put some BVA or macro, and whenever I paste a new trial balance or maybe ledger statements in another sheet and click on go, it should automatically fetch those values and
Yes,
it
yes.
should reconcile it. So maybe this could be one of the things which we could do further.
Yes, yes. So I will share one example that I have used is that so for example there is certain table which has 12 columns, right? So for my analysis I probably need some three columns out of it, and then I need to sum, apply some filters, then I need to sum the values, then I need to uh, do another sheet and create a report. This very simple workflow, and I just pasted this entire thing in ChatGPT what I want to do, and it created a very good VBA macro code what it does, and it will also tell you how to apply it in Excel. We'll see that as well. That will be something that can help chartered accountants a lot, because we work with Excel a lot. So you can actually automate your routine Excel tasks very well by uh, macros, which is something you can generate through ChatGPT, because it is very good at writing codes, and that's basically something we should you know try to do with ChatGPT, because not only our personal tasks, but it's as if you are getting a programmer for free, right? You just ask him, "Okay, how can I automate it?" And it will tell you the exact steps. "Okay, you can automate it like this, like this, like this, like this." So for free you can get a programmer who can help you automate your daily tasks, your tasks at office, and as you use it more and more, you will be getting more and more ideas. Okay, this also I can automate, this also I can automate, this also I can automate. And in these sessions you can give us an example. Okay, this is something I want to automate, and we will think, okay, how should we do this, and how can we help, because I do this a lot. I am always automating my workflows in my office using AI. So yes, that's something that I wanted to put out as the vision of these sessions, right? We want problems of yours. So come with problems that you're facing, come with some things, some works that you want to automate, that is 80% of your headache, and we will figure out how to do that. So that will also help a lot of other people who are also facing these type of problems, and they'll also get how to use these AI tools, right? Because there is endless possibilities, right? We are not using it to its truest potential. once we start using it, you will be amazed. Okay, you can do 100 people's work on your own. You will be doing no productivity of a company level on your own just by knowing how to use these AI tools properly. Yes, Sagar. So that's I interrupted you a little bit, but yes. So I got a very good idea. Okay, we should work at VBA macros. That's something to we'll do
Yeah,
today.
exactly. And apart from that, I also use for usually we use simple in Excel. We use simple formulas that we know. And if we want to get detail means any very complex uh, formula which we want to get, then I also use this AI where we have to just type in that what we require from the Excel, and it gives the
Yes,
formula ready-made. So we can use that
exactly.
also.
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. So this is also something very insightful. Okay, macros become very complex, but formulas something we understand. So you can ask ChatGPT to give these formulas. So actually, the VB that Google watch list that I did, basically, I let me just share the screen here. So this share watch list that I did, where you can just put in the name of the company and it will automatically fetch the latest price, which is updated every 5 minutes. And if I put the buy rate, it will automatically calculate what profit percentage I am getting. So this watch list that is getting updated every 5 minutes, real time, has been developed. All these formulas I figured out using ChatGPT. So basically, it has guided me, and I just performed what it told me. And in that way, I there were a lot of problems as well while doing this. Some and that we will see actually when you do something, there will be some problems. How to debug, how to get beyond those errors. So that's also something ChatGPT will help you to debug the errors. And it took me probably 45 minutes to do this, but AI was very helpful for me to do this. So yes, Excel formulas. And yes, Sagar. So what I wanted to ask you is that what will be some uh, workflow or something that you are doing either in your personal life or in your office that you would like to automate, which can save 80% of your time, some manual stuff that you are doing.
As you said that macros can save a lot of time. I am also trying to implement that in my office also, where we have to fill the timesheet and all, and also we have to do work in Excel, lot of work. So I'm trying to implement macros in my
So
office.
why don't you take some time and find some three macros that you want to build? Okay, for example, if you click this macro, it automatically creates this new date and all these columns or probably something like that. So what would be some three good macros that can help you uh, in your daily work in a very big way? That would do take your time. We'll probably see this at the end. Also, Banu, something. This is the same question I'll ask Banu as well. What will be some task that you think takes lot of your time and which is very manual, that you would want to automate with AI? Mostly, I think of it something that you give your interns to do a lot. Okay, do this manual stuff so that I don't have to do this. And but so something like that. Is there something that you would like to automate?
NPA classifications. But
NPA classification,
identifying NPS.
but it has a lot of conditions, right?
Yeah, that
90 days is
condition.
just one condition.
90 days.
It's just
See,
one condition.
if it is a term loan, 90 days overdue, then
Hmm.
we can classify it as an NPA. If
Hmm.
suppose downgrading the account, if it is in a standard asset, we can downgrade. So these things, it is in vast data which we can automate it.
Do okay. This is very interesting and very easy to automate actually. Uh, we can do it here as well. But do if you have some okay, what? Hmm. if you can tell me the columns, right? Okay, what are the columns in a typical uh,
If typical thing, customer ID is mandatory.
why
Customer
don't you
account.
why don't you do one thing? Just send it in WhatsApp. So what I'll do,
Mm.
I'll prepare matlab, a random data set like that, right?
Yeah.
And we'll work on that, and we'll see ki how can we classify the NPS automatically. Uh, so just give me the column headings. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
what will be the major column headings that you want in that?
Yes. Yes. Fine.
Yes, do and send it in the chat. We'll try to do something with that. Right. Piyush, hello. Do you use AI stuff?
Mostly ChatGPT. Okay.
Yes. For
So
personal purposes, have you tried to do anything in your office with that?
no, not in office, but for personal purposes, I use ChatGPT for drafting the CV. Not drafting the CV, so make it concise. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
mostly this is only a recent encounters that
Mm-hmm.
I've done.
So
So
yes,
first uh,
ChatGPT is good at drafting CVs and good at providing inputs. Okay, what should you include? What is
yeah,
if it's
what's
concise or not? Yes, and one other thing you can do in CVs is that you can modify your CV as per the job requirement. So
yep,
what
yeah.
happens?
As
You
per
just
the job description, if
ah,
you provide the job description, then ChatGPT
it
will
will
give you the
give you
appropriate keywords and action words like that.
exactly. That's a very cool thing
Yeah.
because you can
Yeah.
and you can just incorporate that and send it for the job that you. Okay, what experiences of yours are more relevant to that job description? That's something really cool. Yes. And what else you have used AI stuff?
And mostly in my office, yeah, I can say that all the bank statement we analyze through AI tool that has been already incorporated there.
Uh,
We just have to upload the bank statement. It will give the Excel sheet with all the required data for us, and then we have to just do a little bit analysis. Then
ICICI
the
Bank is
work.
very technologically advanced as of now.
Yeah.
So
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 it
what
has
what
also and okay.
so I would just try like to understand okay, what exact insights it gives you from bank statements. Any story, any experience that you would like to share?
Okay, so there are many transactions in a in last 12 months. We
Bank.
generally analyze the last 12 months bank statement. So
Hmm.
there are lots of transactions. Okay,
Hmm.
so we have to and by seeing the transaction description, we can't really say ki what is happening there. Okay, so it gives a special column called category for each transaction. So it will mention a simplified one, category to each transaction. So to put the pivot, it is very easy.
So this thing is this category tagging is done through AI. It
Yeah,
automatically categorizes. So
yes, for each.
what does it categorize? Okay, personal and like that.
Yeah, so suppose if there is some suppose through scanning of API QR, many transactions are there. Okay, so it will just mention is that sorry, transfer from API ID this. Okay, so every API transaction we can classify that this is the API
Okay.
transactions.
So
Okay,
if
so then
with a pivot, you can automatically see okay, what are UPI transaction, what are interest, bank charges, what is
yeah,
RTGS,
interest charges are easily identifiable, but there are
other.
some suppose some people has done NFT transfers, so
Hmm.
that people names also appearing. So it will directly show transfer from this person. Okay,
Hmm.
suppose that whose account is the customer's names only from another account the transfer is coming. So it will show that just transfer in or
Hmm.
transfer from self or other account. Okay,
Hmm.
so it can be easily identified. So what we used to do, main thing we find out through this is credit summation. That from business, how much credit is
Hmm.
coming to the organization, to the business.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that with that figure, we will compare with the sales figure. Okay. So
Yes.
like that, we have to, actually, we have to find out ki the sales is actually coming to the business or not. That's the main purpose. Okay. That
Exactly.
sales figure can be manipulated, but bank statement cannot be. So we
Yes.
through this we cross verify it, and if that matches up to 80 to
90%. Yes.
100%,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
with Beanware,
That's a good sign.
good sign. So it helps a lot.
Exactly. So yes, we work with a lot of banks, and credit submission is something that they, the banks are stressing a lot, since last two,
Yep.
3 years, because obviously most of the transactions have become online and through banking channels, and for getting, if you have to get some loans and anything, you have to route all your sales through banks. You cannot do it through cash
Exactly.
or
That's
anything, because it's for bank it becomes a risky business, right?
yep. Mm.
And yes, so you have, how AI feels like otherwise you had to read through the bank statement all on your own, and there would be a lot of time, and also not
Yep.
everyone can find a lot of insights out of it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yes, so that's something cool, very cool to know that
Mm.
bank, like a lot of banks are doing this and incorporating AI into, appraising loan.
So
I
there
mean,
is, Sankalp, there is another thing. Actually, I am not sure that is AI or not. So there
hmm,
is another software
hmm,
called Probe. Okay, so it is directly associated with the MCA website. So any private or public company, if something is we want to know, so we just search the name or CIN, it will
hmm,
give the biodata of that
hmm.
company,
Entire
everything.
all
Okay.
financials, all everything, all
Annual
MCA
reports,
filings,
director history, shareholding history, everything, even charges at one place only. We don't have to go and
do all
search
the
for.
searches. So MCA has
Okay.
done that. So
Yeah.
okay, that's some, that's probably they have worked with MCA to get that, but that's very
Maybe.
helpful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So see the way the, systems are getting incorporated into companies, right? So the you need lesser and lesser manpower going forward. Everything is one person in future will be able to get all the data on its fingertips, and to make a credit decision. Okay, you give a loan or not, and probably that also you can automate. How you are automating personal personal loans today in 5 minutes, you will probably automate business loans also one day. Only, widgets also can be automated with image recognitions. So we are looking at a huge revolution in AI, not just something that
Yep.
a small chatbot. It's some in a company like, in a bank like this, when you have so much formalized systems. If you see just 10 years back, everything was so, paper driven. For everything you would have this big loan proposal files. Now everything is so automated and everything. So that's exactly why we need to pay attention. Okay, just because we are finance professionals doesn't mean we do not need to know about technology. We do not need to know how to use these tools. It feels very exciting actually to know all this. Thank you, Piyush. Hello, Ayush. Yeah, Astos. Uh,
Hello.
he's studying currently. So, and also he's managing his father's business. How are you using AI? Are you using it? Matlab, how often? More or something
I
less?
generally I don't use ChatGPT. For my study, I use it for finding answers. And
Okay,
one
right.
time I used it for audio. I use it for uh,
Transcription.
deleting some background noises
Uh-huh.
from an
Oh.
audio.
Uh-huh. So you have used those
It,
AI tools.
it did it. It did it very
Well,
smoothly.
yes.
Yes,
There is
yes.
a, it's a
Uh,
Adobe. Did you use Adobe? Adobe Podcast?
no, no. I it and it's appear in the sponsored category. I
Uh-huh.
use it that tool. I don't know that name.
Okay, there are a lot of actually background noise removal tools. There are a lot
Yes,
of
yes,
AI tools. Yeah, yeah. And they also, you know, matlab, increase the quality of the audio as well, make it studio
yes, yes.
audio to quality. So yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
If we
so
will take their subscription, they can do a lot of things in this audio category.
I used to edit a lot. I used to edit a lot of videos, and there are a lot of AI tools, and there are probably
Okay.
thousands of AI tools, and it can do so much thing. As chartered account, as
Yes.
finance people, we do not need to know those, but matlab, it works like magic. It can create videos.
Yes, yes.
It can. So yes, so you have used that. Cool.
Yes, yes.
Uh, and for studies as well, I would tell ChatGPT is the best tool, especially for students, because you can ask any question, you can ask it to explain it, you can ask follow-up questions again and again. You cannot ask that to a teacher because he has limited time,
Yes.
but you can ask that in ChatGPT, and wherever you are, anytime at the middle of the night, you get an thought, okay, what is this? So you can ask it, and if you don't understand, ask it again. Okay, explain it to
It
me in
summarizes very well.
exactly. It summarizes
Hmm.
very well. You can summarize YouTube videos. Have you tried
Yes.
that? Have you tried summarizing YouTube
Yes,
videos?
yes. I tried once.
Yes. So what I do is I
Normally
first.
use the Meta AI from the WhatsApp they give.
Ha, ha, ha. How have you used that
Uh,
for
for
summarizing videos?
yes, yes. And finding answers to my questions.
Okay, which is better, ChatGPT or Meta AI?
Mm,
Like for answers to
Chat
your
GPT.
questions.
Chat
chat
GPT.
GPT, chat GPT.
Arey,
Meta
for
is
him,
still a child.
but Meta, what is for? See, ChatGPT is obviously better, but the advantage with Meta is that everyone has WhatsApp, but not everyone
Yes.
has downloaded ChatGPT. So for
I don't need to open chat GPT for that.
so everyone is Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. So for them, Meta is very so. All of your friends are do they use AI? Matlab, do they use these chatbots?
Normally that Meta AI they use for
See,
finding answers.
yes. So probably Meta
For
is more
translating
used than.
English, they also use it for translating English to their language.
Yeah, oh, cool. So probably Meta is more used than ChatGPT for AI purposes. See, because a lot
For
of students, because it's very easy to use. You just go to WhatsApp and you can ask it any chat. So that's something actually very interesting to look at. Okay, younger people may be
you
using.
can ask how to introduce or how to greetings, how to that normal things which can
Yes,
do it.
yes, yes, and also for learning English. That is the biggest pain of all Indian students. Okay, how
Yes,
do I
yes.
talk in English? What do I say here?
Yeah, same thing.
So drafting mail. So पूरी थी बीच नु अरे पूरा याद है उसको दिवित को तेलुगु में. So you can ask that to Meta because Meta has a lot of regional language capabilities. Even ChatGPT has. Yes, so very interesting. So that's something very interesting. You are using Meta AI a lot.
Yes.
But there are some.
Nowadays,
Hmm.
Samsung phones has given some AI tools that you can circle it and you can sort that. What is that? I
Hmm.
often use that.
Yes, yes, yes. So even ChatGPT has that, but this is the power of user interface. If you can use it very easily, then you will use it more, even though some
Yeah.
other thing is better. Hmm. So Samsung thing works very well actually, and also in
Mm.
Meta also you can edit. You can edit photos. In Meta. You have tried
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I always do that with
Hmm.
photos. they clean the photos, background noises.
Yes, yes, yes. And
Hmm.
even Samsung's camera app has that removing with has.
Ah, ah.
Do you use that?
Yeah, yeah, I use very much.
Cool, cool. That was very interesting. Oh, okay, the next question which I asked everyone. What will be one thing that you would like to automate if you love in your life? Okay, this is something I am doing a lot. I want someone else to do it so that I can focus on what I want.
Reading.
Reading. That is the only thing you should do. बाकी सब ऑटोमेट कर दो. Study. मार्क्स लेके आ जाओ एआई को बोल देगा कि yes, interesting. Very. So now what we will do, right? So it was. I'll tell you, I am so happy of this session. Okay, we got to know about everyone. Okay, what we had someone like Jimit sharing his, you know, uh, how he's dealing with reconciliation of Excel sheets. Too, we had Astos who shared how he's using AI to edit photos. So it was very interesting actually. I hope all of you know, gain something out of this conversation. Now, what we will do, we'll try to do some real life projects in ChatGPT. I'll show you what I do, how I do. So, probably yes. So, what we will do is that I will open ChatGPT and I will probably share this screen here and I'll show you how I do it. Very simple actually. You just need to know how to prompt AI tools without getting frustrated because it is very frustrating. But once you know how to do this, then automatically it can do it again and again and again, right? So one thing we will do is that we will try to create probably a VBA macro which does NPA classifications automatically, right? So what I will do is I will take this. Column headings that Banu has sent me, and I'll go to ChatGPT and I'll paste these things and I'll ask him to give me a random data set with above column headings. I want to do some data analysis, right? Give me probably 10 rows so that it's easy for me to do.
Do you have paid version of GPT?
Yeah, I have paid version of GPT.
So you
You
can
can
do
do this.
unlimited prompting.
Yeah,
You can do unlimited prompting, right?
I can do.
Lots of prompting without getting some.
Acha, unlimited. Yeah. So I don't have limits to, but there are a lot of AI tools. Matlab, there is a model which you can work with which doesn't have any limits. This is a little better model. So here, this is a random data set that it has given me. I'll probably download it and I will open the data set, a random data set. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll share this thing also here. Mm, how do you share things?
Just drag it over here. Make the
Just
chat
drag it
GPT
over.
box small.
Acha, you can drag the thing here.
Yeah, you have two screens, right?
Huh.
Or you are sharing just window.
I'm sharing window.
Just share your screen. Na?
I'll share the whole
Everything.
screen.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, so this is the loan data set and this is the Excel sheet. And so Banu, is this proper? Is this how your Excel sheet looks like? Probably. It has customer ID, date of sanction, and sanctioned loan amount, amount outstanding, interest unpaid, uh, and the type of loan. But you also need probably okay, Banu is there in the
I'll say. See, what you
okay.
can add is here
Hmm.
disbursement date,
Hmm.
disbursement amount. You could
Hmm.
add in column G and H.
How about you send
Not don't add it
me?
in ChatGPT as of now. You can add it in Excel and then again you can paste it in GPT.
Okay, I will add. Okay, tell
Disbursement
me one
date,
by one.
disbursement date,
Disbursement date,
disbursement amount,
amount.
days past due, DPD.
Okay, this is something that you get on automatically.
No. You would have to put days past due. Yes, you will get the data from your this thing NT system, and then your ChatGPT will help you identify this thing that it is NP or not.
Classifications.
Classification,
So
right?
DPD is something that you get on your own, okay, or we have to
Yeah.
do some calculation to it.
No. You should get it on your own only because
Okay,
no. You will not be able to get it. You can say last payment date in column J.
okay. Last
Last date.
payment. Yes, that's something that you can get from the system. And
Yes.
how do you
Amount
calculate the
paid.
DPD and amount paid? हाँ वो तो अच्छा interest unpaid है इसमें amount
इंटरेस्ट अनपेड तो बाद में आएगा.
हाँ
अमाउंट आउटस्टैंडिंग हो गया ये. अमाउंट पेड
amount
एंड आउटस्टैंडिंग अमाउंट ये इधर उधर पड़ा है. ओके.
तो the amount
नाउ
outstanding इधर है okay उसको
अमाउंट
निकाल ले
आउटस्टैंडिंग है. अमाउंट आउटस्टैंडिंग है ना इधर. देन यू कैन पुट डेज पास्ट ड्यू नाउ. डीपीडी मिलता है. यू विल गेट इट फ्रॉम सिस्टम.
तो उसको हटा देते हैं ये दोनों को
नहीं मत हटा. यू विल नीड दिस.
you need this okay
या यू नीड दिस. डेज पास्ट ड्यू हो गया. इसके बाद तेरा क्या आएगा. और
इतना में हो जाएगा ना डीपीडी में तो तुम कैलकुलेट कर लोगे क्लासिफिकेशन
करेक्ट. सो अभी फॉर्मूला तुझे ऐसा देना है कि मेरा डेज पास्ट ड्यू 0 से 30 डेज, 30 to 60 डेज, 60 to 90 डेज. तो उसके लिए
what
ना
will
तेरे को
you
एक अलग शीट में डालना पड़ेगा.
पहले एक
लॉजिक डालना पड़ेगा. लॉजिक
जनरेट कर देते हैं पहले डेटा सेट ठीक है तो इसको बोल देना है कि जनरेट another with these columns I need it for NPA classification demands
ये रिमूव दैट कॉलम इंटरेस्ट अनपेड बिकॉज अगर इंटरेस्ट अनपेड सब में दे रहा है तो इसका मतलब सबका सब तेरा वो है. क्या बोलते हैं.
अच्छा
सबका सब तेरा एनपीए है.
NPA है निकाल अच्छा नहीं अच्छा लेकिन वो लेस देन 90 डेज होगा तो वो NPA स्टैंडर्ड होगा ना
हाँ करेक्ट. ओके.
Okay, so this is the data set that it has given. So I'll copy this and I will paste it. We are not able to do that. Download this and I will open this, right? So, okay, so from this we want to find the NPA classification, right? So, okay, so I don't even know what is the NPA classifications, for example, right? So tell me what is the condition
मैं बताता हूँ तुझे. You can put
बोलना
that. क्योंकि as per RBI regulation it may not know. Or you can ask it. देखते हैं if it knows or not.
क्योंकि if we ask it ना तो it will automatically build the logic instead of us
Oh
telling it.
wow. Nice. Telling as per
So
RBI only.
हाँ तो SBI RBI
Okay.
गाइडलाइंस 90 डेज है और वो देखो 90 365 सब स्टैंडर्ड ऐसा करके उसने दे दिया है तो विल लेट मी जस्ट सी
उसको बोलना ऐसे पे SMA क्लासिफिकेशन आल्सो ऐड ना. उसको बोल आल्सो ऐड लॉजिक फॉर SMA क्लासिफिकेशन.
स्टैंडर्ड उसको बाद में करते हैं पहले ये कर लेते हैं वो
चलेगा.
मल्टीपल ChatGPT इज नॉट गुड एट हैंडलिंग मल्टीपल इंस्ट्रक्शंस Okay, 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 okay. So account is out of order for more than 90 days on revolving. So this is something we'll not see. We'll just see this one. Okay, based on this. Okay, so based on this logic, I want to build a an automated NPA classification
by adding
workflow.
one column.
Workflow. So you can do it in many ways: Excel formulas, macros, or Python codes. So it will automatically tell you which is better, which will be best way to do that. Okay. तो इट्स गिव थ्योरी दे रहा है, इसको पूछ लेते हैं
Do
VBA
it in the
principles
above
और
data set.
formulas और Excel formulas.
In the above data set.
हाँ, लेकिन उसके लिए तुमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, वो कर देगा वो, बट फॉर दैट यू नीड टू पेस्ट द डेटा सेट एवरी टाइम इन चैट जीपीटी. तो इफ वी बिल्ड द
Oh,
फॉर्मूला,
it can take it from above also. You can ask it.
so
Consider it the above data set.
so see what it did कि एक नया कॉलम डालो, ऐड अ न्यू कॉलम एंड पेस्ट दिस फॉर्मूला, राइट. व्हाट इट इज डूइंग कि K2 अगर 90 से ज्यादा है और 360 से, so it has pasted everything. So what I need to do is just copy it here and
Like this.
paste that
Press
thing
F2.
paste the thing here, right. So what it does is if
Perfect.
you just paste the thing, it will automatically categorize everything as. So
Looks good.
what we just did is we used ChatGPT to uh,
Classification.
create the classification using Excel formulas. So that's something pretty easy. So you can just copy this formula and
Why
paste
don't
it.
you edit one of the numbers more than 365?
So probably if you do this 386, so it will automatically convert into dot full asset, right? So
Great.
that's something as per the thing, right? So
Yeah.
so you have automatically, automated your NPA classification stuff. So using and simple Excel formula, but we didn't know how to do this. So ChatGPT, helped us in that. Uh, Now, if you want to add SMA classification, now we'll go to
Yes,
the
please.
second thing. What is criteria for?
Do the same for SMA classification. Just write that much. Do the same logic for SMA classification.
पहले नहीं पहले you मतलब you का another thing is that you cannot give it multi steps. एक एक स्टेप बोलो तो वो अच्छे से करता है. If you ask it to पहले क्राइटेरिया पूछो फिर उसको बोलो कि उसको अप्लाई करो तो it will do. What is
Okay.
criteria for SMA classification? Because it's not मतलब it's not able to think like a human being na. We can think okay, first I'll need to think of the criteria, then I'll need to apply the, but then what is the Excel sheet, then what will be the formula. There are three steps, so we'll need to tell it step by step. So what it did is it told us the classification criteria, right? So now I will tell him, acha, it is it out, you didn't even need to ask him, it automatically did the SMA classification, right? But we, and it also gave
Okay.
me the formula.
Formula.
तो दिल पे ले लिया उसने यार, क्या कर सकता है यार तो. नहीं कर सकता बोला तो वो करके दे दिया. तो now all the only thing I need to do is just paste the thing here, right? And
Yeah, please do that. Copy करना. हाँ,
this is
एक
SMA
नंबर. मजा आ गया. Okay.
classification.
रो नंबर 7 पे जाके
hmm.
रो नंबर 7 पे जाके 91 डाल, 91 नहीं, 89 डाल, 89
DPD.
or 89, or instead you should put 89. 51 done there. Okay, proper.
So pretty simple stuff, but and now this is something probably someone like a chartered accountant could do who had lot of years experience working with Excels earlier. But today you can, matlab anyone can do. Even someone Asutosh who is just studying in MBA, if I give him a Excel sheet, right, and I ask him to work on it, if you know how to work with Chat GPT, you can work with that Excel sheet, right? So and it will give you all the formulas, it will tell you exactly how to work with the Excel sheet, and it's like having your senior with you all the time who can guide you
Yeah,
even better, right? So having that experience in your hands, so that is some, so what, so I am very excited with this kind of stuff, and I keep experimenting this kind of stuff a lot. I Anything I do now, any Excel I'm working with, the first thought in my mind is that can Chat GPT do it? Then I don't need to do it. Let me learn how to make Chat GPT do it. And this was a very simple workflow, but there are some workflows which will be much more complicated than this, right? And for that you will need better solutions, not just a Excel formula can work there. And in those things you will need some macro solution, VBA macros you may need to build. Some places you can build Python scripts. I'd have done some Python scripts as well. In probably in future sessions, you can build an entire Python session, Python code, and handling Excel sheets on their own. Uh, will So for that, what I will request you guys is that if you have some idea, okay, I need to automate this with AI, na, so write it down in your notes. And when we meet here every Saturday, we will try to do that anyhow, right? So that will be very very exciting. Anything you think, okay, I want to do this with AI. I want AI to do this. So we will do that here. We will, and this will be a lot of fun. That's something. That's why I wanted to do this session. We should not be कि हमको सिर्फ stock की analysis करना है, वो भी करेंगे, but this is also something that I find exciting, so I should do it with my friends. So this is the idea of this, right? Anything you would like to share? Share? Anyone would like to share?
yeah, yeah. Can we go to that Google sheet which you just showed? We can
Uh,
add something on that.
okay. Banu is here. Hi, Banu. You were
Hi.
So what we did, you were not there, but we automated a simple Excel formula. So I'll just summarize the thing for you. So what we did is we gave it all the column names and asked it to generate a random data set. We worked on it. So this is the data set it gave, right? And these are the two columns that we uh, asked ChatGPT to build for us, right? So first we asked it the condition for NPA classification. It gave us the condition. Then we asked it to create an Excel formula. So it created the Excel formula. All that we did is just pasted that Excel formula here, this entire Excel formula, and it automatically calculated the NPA classifications, substandard, standard, based on the DPDs that we already have here. And then we also asked it for SMA classification, and what it did is that it gave us the criteria and it also gave us the formula, and it took us probably 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes to do this. And uh, you can do lot more stuff like this actually with Chat GPT. So that was really exciting. Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, yeah. This. See, when we have a vast data, we can use this.
You can use this, yes.
Analyzing each account. In fact, single customer has, if a customer having a same customer, multiple codes,
Hmm.
generally that is not permitted bank nowadays. But earlier, suppose some X person has a 4 types of loans with the 4 customer ID, all should be downgraded.
Right, correct.
That we can do. That is very easy to do here. So how do you so what uh, uh, you can do here is that not only you can build an Excel formula, but you can also, if you can include AI in any way, if you can do VBA macro, what it does is that it will flag accounts which has similar names, even 80% similar. Okay, Kumar is not there. Sankalp Kumar Sahu. It will flag those accounts as well. You can build that macro here actually.
A
You can
common
okay.
point would be the PAN account number or some
And
other account number where you get the unique code where the customer account is linked. From
hmm,
there, other sheets or maybe, loan against shares or loan
hmm,
against property can be
hmm, hmm,
analyzed
hmm.
in a different way. And you can
That is something you
also put
can
your,
that is something you can do with a simple filter. So that works, no?
yeah, yeah.
Anything else, Banu? Can you work with a simple filter?
Sorry.
Matlab, if you can you find all those accounts with a PAN by filtering just based on the PAN number?
Yeah, we can find it.
Matlab, the kind of data you work with.
If suppose if we have the PAN number, we can do it. In NPA classification, if advances sheet, we won't get the PAN number, na, generally.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. If the client gives a dump, in that it will be having the customer name, account number, customer ID only if it will be available.
Mm-hmm. In
For
that case,
that, we
you
have to
can
get a KYC master.
KYC master and do a H lookup, B lookup, and do that then.
See, there are some cases. Sankalp Kumar Saho is there, na? Sankalp
Ah,
Kumar, they have updated with PAN number. Sankalp Kumar Saho, they have updated with Aadhaar number. Then what will?
Aadhaar number. That's a practical do. In that case, you should find
Yeah,
that name matching 80%. That's a what do you call that actually? There's a very good
basic.
technical term. Uh, so you can do that actually.
Basically, many of these small NPA
Mm-hmm.
classic banks will do these things, na, normally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when we should evaluate the data first. What are the data they gives first?
Mm-hmm.
That is the problem.
Exactly. Exactly. And actually, that's why a lot of workflows will be very different from person to person because the kind of
Mm,
data you are working with, na? So that's what I was telling. If you have some ideas, okay, I want to automate this, then if you have a sample data sheet and the kind of problems that you are facing in that data sheet, then it will be very fun to work with. Okay, how do you solve that problem? Yeah, if using
mm,
some, if you can solve that using AI help in any way, it will be very fun
correct.
to do. So what we'll do, we'll end the session here. We looked at something.
Okay.
We also understood everyone's perspective, how everyone is using AI. I would say very fun and productive session for all of us. We'll try to do this more often. Uh, the idea of this club is we do exciting stuff. We do. I learn. I have this knack of learning exciting stuff and sharing it with people. And when we do it together, like how we do it today, it becomes really fun. Now, all of you might also find a motivation to use ChatGPT or any AI tools in future for some one or other work. Then that is the success of this session. So we'll try to do more things like this in future, you know really innovate on kind of sessions that are happening here, not just simple uh, lectures, but some collaborative thing that we can do. So with that, we'll probably end this because it's already 10:15. All of you, and also this is something that I wanted to say, we'll keep the sessions within 1 hour, so that because everyone can't sit for 1.5 hours. So we'll try to have the sessions 9 to 10 so that everyone finds it comfortable. Right. So thank you, all of you, for joining the session.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Actually, another thing I wanted to ask, ki,
Mm,
can you? If I want to do more sessions, okay, shorter sessions, 15 minute, 30-minute sessions throughout the week, and those
okay.
sessions will not be just about learning things, but it's maybe I'm watching a AI video, right? AI lecture
Hmm.
on something, and I think everyone should know this. So if I put a message in the group, okay, today 9 o'clock I am watching this video. If anyone wants to watch it with me, we can just meet here in a meet and watch it together and share our thoughts and everything like that. Let's just watch it for 15 minutes and close the session in some way. Will that be good purpose of this session? Matlab, purpose of this club? Can we do that in this thing? Watching or maybe watching
You
a
can
movie.
always try. You can always
Mm.
try and make out
And if
how
any
many people are
ah,
attending. Even if one or two
ah,
people are attending, it's going
good on.
good.
Good only. Anyone in 30 people, if one or two also free anytime, then if you like AI, you attend a AI video. If someone wants to attend a crypto video or crypto session, for example, if an IPO is coming tomorrow, so we can do an IPO analysis of 15 minutes on some day. So in that way, we should do actually not just Saturday sessions, but 15-minute sessions on weekdays in any way. Does
Okay.
that Piyush, what do you think? Does that work?
We
Yeah,
can try for that.
sounds good. We can try.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll just put, not only me, anyone, if you want, we should do something together. You can just put in the group. If anyone is free, they can join. Yeah, that's something. Because what will happen is that there will be more bonding within the group. Everyone can, have personal spaces instead of just Saturday sessions. So Jimit and Banu, they're in the same industry, so they want to watch something related to NBFCs. So they can probably send in the group, okay, we're watching this. If anyone wants to join, so that way anyone can do this, and so we'll try this one or two sessions every week in some way, even if one two people attend. So cool. Uh, so yes, so with that we'll end the session. Thank everyone. Happy weekends.
Happy weekend.
Happy
Bye.
weekends. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Sankar. Happy weekend.
Bye, Piyush.
Bye bye.
Bye.